Hello and welcome back to the port. I'm the Gareth Major and this is WoWs Weekly, our weekly Thursday video recorded on a Wednesday night, which covers news of the game in the past week and news of the game / expected game for the week coming up. Also, it's a place where I can cover off some of the channel news. Yeah, I got that. And I'll get that playing up as well. So, first thing to cover off is a little bit of an announcement in regards to what will be happening in the next patch. World of Warships Legends will support Brazilian, Portuguese and Mexican Spanish languages in the next patch. Although, whether this actually means anything to you guys, because I speak English and therefore English is either going to be your first or second or maybe even third language, so it may not completely affect you, and going off of the nationalities of the people who watch, or at least the ones that I'm allowed, like who disclose it, I don't think I have any viewers from Mexico, Brazil or Portugal. Oh, first blood. So it's an interesting bit of news, I guess you could say. Next item, super tester applications are open until the 19th of July. The main thing that you're going to need to enable to do this is you are going to need to have Discord and to actually follow World of Warships Legends on Discord. Now I'll put a link to the application form down in the description if that does interest any of you guys. Becoming a super tester basically means that you will gain early access to... That's Nicholas, that smoke screen is not going to last long. So you'll gain early access to ships and tech trees within the game. You'll be able to play on what's known as a super tester server, which will then obviously be where you play these ships early, and you'll have like separate things where you can grind out these ships or purchase the ships. But it'll be easier now. This will require you to obviously put time aside into that, which will be separate to the time that you spend playing the game normally, and therefore, considering I do this channel, I would love to do it, but I spend quite a lot of my time doing channel stuff already, and I just don't really have that kind of spare time to commit to becoming a super tester. However, I thought I'd let you guys just be aware that it is open, just in case any of you want to do it. It sounds like if you've got the time and you've got Discord, then it sounds like it's quite an interesting thing to do. And I think you get a free flag as well. If that tips it for you. Right, week coming up. Well, they haven't announced it as yet. However, the Monaghan didn't arrive this week, and there's only 1 week of this patch left, so she has to arrive next patch, and therefore basically there's two options. Either she will turn up and she'll probably be announced today or tomorrow, or she's not coming at all and they've gone and done a gallant on us and they've basically stuck her in storage for as and when they feel they should release her. I hope they haven't done a gallant on us. I really still want HMS Gallant. It is a little bit irritating that they haven't released her still, and they haven't given me date. But I guess beggars can't be choosers. Now, one thing they did in the week past was they did almost like a poll, just asking everyone what port maps, or not port maps, like port backgrounds that they've shown in the past that people have liked. So obviously that was New York, I want to say Hamburg or just Germany or something. Then there was the French one and the Halloween one. I think they asked us to like poll, like which one did you like the most, and then they didn't really announce the result of the poll, which was really like amusing. Like they asked us like on Facebook, oh, which one's your favourite map? Didn't then tell us what the result of the poll was, but then they said, oh, we've really been interested in seeing what you voted for. We're really excited about what's coming next, which would imply that we're probably going to expect a new port in the next patch, which would be a new I'm just literally just checking something now. But so it's going to be a new port, new location, which match the next patch. Now, I'm sorry, I'm just checking something because I want to speculate something. Get your salt shakers ready. Get that pinch of salt. It's no, it's or is it? Yes, it's VJ Day on the 15th of August. So, will the surrender was signed in Tokyo Bay? So could we be looking at a Japanese port? It'd be interesting. That's my. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that there. VJ Day, 15th of August, landing in the next patch. We've just had a big hoo-ha about VJ Day, VE Day, where the British didn't get a permanent camouflage because they couldn't be bothered. So get ready to be disappointed again, I guess, if you're British. I mean, it's bad. It's bad that they couldn't do VE Day. I mean, everyone, well, most of the British, like the British Army and the British Navy that was over in the Far East, are known as the Forgotten Army and the Forgotten Fleet. So if they forgot us on their VE Day, I wouldn't be surprised if they forget us on VJ Day. If you have any of your own personal speculations or what's coming in the next patch, then feel free to comment below, and then we can possibly discuss them, or I could talk about them next week in Wales Weekly, just before the patch gets released. But we should expect a teaser soon, I hope. So we might know something today, possibly, if they tease something. One thing to mention is that the next patch we're going to see a heavier influence of legendary ships appearing in the game. They've already started to appear. I have seen Yamato and Grossa Kirkus. I haven't seen in Alaska as yet, but I have seen those two. At the moment, their influences on the game have been a bit of a mixed bag. In one game, the two legendary ships came bottom of their corresponding teams, and then on the following game, the two legendary ships came, I want to say like third and first of their corresponding teams. So it seems like it really depends on who's in them, but then that, I guess that's what it is with most ships anyway. But one of my speculations is, as legendary ships start to come to the game, we could be looking at what I'm going to call a happy time for tier 6, because to start with, there's not going to be many legendary ships, and legendary ships have to play with tier 7s. So for every 2 legendary ships that were in game search, they will be pooling up 16 tier 7 ships into a tier 7 and legendary game. So it means that more tier 7s are going to be dragged up against legendary ships, and therefore there's going to tier 6s are going to be more likely to play against tier 5s. So actually I think at the I want to say like the next month or so, tier 6 is going to turn out to be possibly quite a happy time, as because more tier 7 is going to get pulled up. Because even in one of my games where it was one legendary ship, there weren't enough tier 7s to actually fully fill out a team, and I think we could see a lot more of that. And if we do, then what you could say is tier 6 is going to be a happy time. So that's one of my speculations. It's a bit of a strange speculation, but it makes me quite happy, because I think tier 6 is actually one of my favourite tiers. However, you're seeing me playing a tier 5 at the moment. Oh well, if you've liked the video and the speculation that we've all done, feel free to give the video a like. If you have any comments or speculations of your own, you can drop them down below. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to subscribe, and if you are already subscribed, thank you very much, guys. I've been the Galloping Major, and back to the port. Oh well. I might keep that in, just feel a bit cruel denying you seeing a Kraken. Ah, better than the team, happy with that. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to include the commander build or anything. If you want to see the Dallas, the review, I'll put it in the end screen for you. If you're still here. Well, thanks if you stayed. Till next time, I'm the Guy Major, back to the port.